built better than yours. Look at your body, man.
Hey, and they don't know. Nobody never knew that I was stealing floor mats.
Yeah, I bet.
Look, I mean, I can touch my bed.
Yeah, I bet. Why your glass? Yeah, I bet.
Nigga, you ain't even at your house.
Yeah, I bet. Why you dressed like a? Yeah, I bet.
Why you make your mask?
Yeah, I bet. So I'm finna get it. Yeah, I bet. Yeah, I bet.
At least,
Yeah, I bet.
At least your teeth white.
Yeah, I bet. Yeah, I bet. I bet.
Guess who's the Zach? Guess who's the Zach in his house?
What's happening?
What's going on, baby? I see you, man.
What's happening,
on? I see you, man.
Out here doing it, parenting.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Robert Kane and Bo, and I'm with my host and co-host,
Mr. Terry Dorsey, one half of the Bo and Terry show. What's good? Let's go, man. I've been waiting to get back to this, man.
Hey, it's season 3. It's crazy. We got bigger. We got better.
Terry, I got smaller. I lost weight. I don't know about you. You got bigger. Your forehead got bigger, but
no, you got smaller because you cut your mustache out. That's what
there's more than one way to lose weight. That's what people need to understand, man. You go to the gym, you can go to the barber.
Oh, where'd you
go to the tailor? I did both.
Where'd you go?
I did both.
Well, we got everything.
You can tell by my single chin. I got one chin, man. This some new shit. New chin.
My man's built better than yours. Look at your body, man.
Yes, get him. Roast time. Where's the roast wheel at?
The roast wheel is still a work in progress, man. Now we got a couple temporary roasts. I just want to go over all the roasts before we spin the wheel again, especially if this is your first time tuning in. This is the way we always kick this show off, man. Me and Bo end up roasting each other. You see, we couldn't even wait to get to the segment, man. But the way we do it on this show is a little bit differently, man, because, we've been roasting each other for...
Man, they know how the roast wheel go.
No, they don't. If they just tuned in, that's what's wrong with you little niggas. Y'all don't never want to go through the instructions. That's why you don't know how to do nothing.
The wheel is... I'm going to roast the roast wheel. How the wheel ain't done.
All right, okay. My fault. Yeah. I keep trying to do a professional show. I forgot. This is the Bo and Terry show. I'm going to just spin the wheel.
You're trying to explain.
I mean, because, that's what you do. For new viewers out there, we spin this wheel. We use these categories to actually roast each other. And the first one is, oh, I'm sorry. Excuse me for trying to explain to people who might not have ever seen the show how to actually do it, but, most people, they just figure it out, I guess. You're right. No big deal, man. My bad. I'm sorry for trying to make the show a little better in season 3. That's all.
Oh, I'm sorry that your lip just want to talk because you don't got a mustache on it no more. Oh, I'm sorry that you just want to look like the midnight robber. You look like the man who stole everything on every board game. You look like the guy on Clue who nobody wants to pick. Lip when
yeah, you look like the shadow of all of those men you just described with that black shirt on. You look like the inside of a chalk outline when it's on a basketball court.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You look like a comedian, mechanic, entrepreneur. That's what you look like. You look like you fixing jokes and the choke on somebody's throttle.
Oh, you look like your hairline and that hat come off together.
I'm sorry, you're right. I wish I had the money. I'm sorry that I don't have the money to get a teeth whitening kit the way you did.
Oh, I'm sorry.
To make them motherfuckers barely. I'm sorry I didn't have extra teeth like you growing up. You got extra teeth.
Oh, that's hilarious.
One more spin. One more. Let's go. Roast wheel.
Yeah. And I'm sorry, our host is so lazy he didn't finish the roast wheel. There's only 3 more pieces.
It's a work in progress. It's still the compliment roast. So, because again, we are taking suggestions for any 2 topics or ways you'd like us to roast each other. And this is gonna be a compliment roast, man. Honestly, brother, I've always been jealous of you, man. You know what I mean? I have, man. I gotta say, man, you've always been just a dark chocolate, hairy lip you know, man, and I have been a light caramel, way more handsome, light skinned man, and I'm sorry
Oh,
that I can't, you know, do that. But I mean, again, one day with enough sunlight and exposure, I might be half the black man that you are.
well, you know what? My thing is Terry is my friend. He's my good friend, and you know I do love to compliment my friends because
Okay.
I don't have the courage to wear a bare, bald, naked upper lip. You
Oh, I
know,
understand.
I can't go out in public and look like Mr. Potato Head face
But I
about
gotta tell you
yeah.
though, but I gotta tell you, man, because I do appreciate that. But what I need you to know, man, that you know your skin is so beautifully black. They don't know if you got on a mustache or not. You really think it's a difference? I mean, really, I need you to know that your black is so beautiful. February should be 12 months long. Okay,
12 months.
12 months long. Right now, honestly, brother, you don't. I can't tell if you got eyebrows, a mustache, a goatee. All I see is beautiful blackness, man, and that is a beautiful thing, my brother.
And that's amazing. And I'm glad you said that. And now it's that roast wheel. We gonna spin it one more time, or it's time for the next segment.
It's time for the
It's,
next segment because
it's
I do that
time.
shit all day.
Yeah, it's time to recap the news and everything that's been happening in the news is going down. And actually, it's a lot going down in the news right now in Atlanta. There's a mass shooter going on around in Atlanta. He killed 7 people. And I just want to send my condolences out to the families that's out there that's dealing with this. It's some crazy guy going around shooting people at spas, nonetheless. And I don't know
Wait
what
a minute,
his thing is.
the spa shooter?
Is it some kind of spy shooter going on in Atlanta? It's crazy, man.
What?
7 people killed. Yeah, 7 people killed, bro. So
No cap. You ain't fucking with me. No cap. I'm talking about straight
no
up.
cap. We recapping the news, no cap. For real. It's going
Damn.
down.
Cause
Also,
yeah.
there's another officer involved shooting in Memphis, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
hmm
Well, somebody shot the officer shot the person.
you know, I believe the officer shot a person. Was there
Damn.
marching, and I believe an officer shot a young lady uh, in the car. So it's just a lot of craziness going on in the news. And right now, I just want to send my condolences out to the people that's out there struggling and dealing with things real quick, because we always joking and we always
Well, it's a
messing
comedy
around.
show, so that is usually what people expect to see. I was like, when did
No,
this shit become an editorial? You was like, nah, man, for real, man, nah, man, it's sad.
it's,
It is
no,
though.
it's a
It is.
real.
I'm not trying to make light of those situations at all, man. But you
Mhm.
know, I mean, damn, at the fucking spa. I mean, goddamn, you can't even get your life right no more without motherfuckers trying to come up and there and kill you. I mean, we got
Yeah.
people busting up in churches, busting up
Mhm.
in schools. Now you can't even get a pedicure in peace. This is what the world has come to.
Yeah, the world is it's all messed up. So, that's sometimes recapping the news, we got to get a little serious out here because we got a lot of serious stuff going on, man. And I joke around a lot, and it's kind of hard to understand the crazy mind when everything is always funny. And everything ain't always funny. Some things is serious, and sometimes we got to talk about it. So that's all.
True.
That's
But
about it. You know what
also
I'm
with
saying?
that, man, you got to remember until you can laugh at it, you probably can't deal with it. You know, that's
Exactly.
the other thing too. You know what I mean? So yeah, I mean, I get it. Now those are serious. That is serious though, man. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? We don't want to be dealing with that. That's one of the things we've been fighting for. You know what I find funny is for everybody who say they don't see color, they sure find out how to shoot the black people in the crowd.
They
And that
sure
shit
did.
always get me. They don't see color, but they sure see race.
They sure they see it like a mud, don't they?
They see race. They don't see color, but they see race and class like a mofo. So
Mm-hmm.
that's yeah, that is that's my condolences to him as well. All jokes aside, man, you know what I mean. I am fucking around just a little bit because I ain't been on the show in a minute. I'm just excited to be here. But yeah, man, what for my people out there in Atlanta, man, y'all stay safe, stay
Snake,
safe,
snake, snake, snake. Say it right.
stay safe, and maybe don't get a pedicure this week. This might not
Yeah.
be the week for a facial. If it's a dude out there, I mean, because that's just some ugly motherfucker mad at people getting their life together.
Hey, and you know what? This is a crazy week for me because just to transition into that, right? Because I don't know if everybody know. So I was on vacation this week, right? And my my friends asked, what's going on? How was your vacation? And I didn't know that what I was saying was wrong to, especially Terry pointed it out. But I said, yeah, it could have been better. My butler messed up my vacation. And that's what he gonna do. He gonna scoff at me like I'm bougie, you know what I'm saying? Cause I had a butler on vacation, you know. And the thing was, he did mess up, but he did give me a free spot. So I wonder if he knew that was going on at the time. He was like, "Oh, black people in Atlanta killing people in the spa." So
Or maybe you created the shooter. That's what it sounds. It sounds more like that. It sounds like you stiffed Benson on his money for the week, gave him a 2-star review. You look like one of them dudes from Atlanta sometimes. You know what I'm saying? So he was like, yeah, I think I seen a dude in Atlanta one time in Uptown, and yeah, he's trying to find you, old bougie Benson hater. Benson was a great man, Bo. These are real people, okay? You don't get to work on time every time.
Okay. I do not get to work on time. I sometimes I barely get to work, you know. But hey,
maybe he was a COVID butler. Or covert butler in his case. You know what I'm saying? He's like, nah, I'm gonna be around. I did something, you ain't see it.
Maybe. Hey, but we recapping the news, and we go switch it up with some of the news, because right now a lot of the news is really they talking about the whole Trump thing again, bro. And you know, I don't know how you feel about it, or how everybody else feel about it, but they going back in on the Trump. They're hating Biden, and I don't know how it's gonna work out.
Same way they do every time. They hated Clinton. And then after Clinton, they hated whoever came after Clinton. They hated whoever after came. I've yet to see a president that didn't get hate. That's just what it is. It's half a big portion of this country did not want to see Joe Biden president, and that's all we're hearing. So depending on what news outlet you're really tuned into, you're gonna see that. You know what I mean? It's East Coast, West Coast beef. It's Bloods and Crips, Democrats and Republicans. It's no different.
Right, that's true.
You know, people gonna hate on Biden no matter what, because he old and he an easy target. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Biden like a simple dog. He ain't like a pit bull. He's more like a, you know what I'm saying? He like one of them poodle mixed breeds. You know what I'm saying? The poodle Shar-Pei things where they confused, they just happy and they just be licking on stuff. That's how I feel about Joe Biden, man. He's just like, we here, man. Let's just fix it. He just want to try to fix it. And he probably is not truly capable of completely fixing it either. You know what I mean? So there is no savior that is a politician. I've yet to see the politician as just the savior of everything. And we tend to put too much time, too much attention into the politics, not into the politics, but into the politicians. And that's the problem. We're so caught up on the polarizing figures that we don't even really know what their politics truly are. We know what some of the things they may have said, some of the things they may have done. But, you know, I was different 10 years ago than I am today. Hell, I was different 2 years ago.
I mean, yeah, even your mustache was different 2 years ago.
You jealous. You just jealous because you can't cut that off. You cut that off every time you smile with them crooked teeth. You look just like an 8-ball. So you know you can't cut your mustache off. You smiling just like the 8-ball. Magic 8-ball.
Oh man, that's hilarious.
Hey. I know, man. Everybody ain't blessed with a real face. I get it. Y'all got to cover it up with hair and bandanas and shit.
Yeah, ain't nobody. Yeah, everybody with a face ain't shaped like the mask, like Cher son.
That man's famous. First of all,
face ass.
That man famous. You should have said that during the roast wheel, monkey.
Yeah, you're right. You're probably right. I should have. This is the wrong time to be saying that.
But look, let's talk about some positive news, right? Okay. And in positive news, right?
Okay.
California is reopening. We just entered into the red tier, which for some reason is positive.
What's red tier? I don't even understand that.
Purple tier was the tier that we was in. You know, this the rainbow state, bro. So they're gonna use all the colors. You know what I'm saying? But they're gonna use all the colors. But we went from the purple tier, I think, to the red tier, which means indoor dining is starting to return. The movie theaters are reopening. So, you know, on a positive note, you know, the rest of the world is turning into Arizona and Texas, and it's about damn time. We shouldn't let them have all the fun. So, you know, that's something I'm looking forward to. I ain't gonna lie, I want to go to a movie theater so bad just because it's open. I want to go to anything that resembles my life before COVID. I don't care how bad it is. I
don't know about a movie theater. I don't know. That's too close. I mean, Chicago, Illinois has been 50-50, right? We shut down, we open, we shut down, we partially open. We was at 50% capacity. We did this, that, and the other. But we never really opened our movie theaters. But what they did do is they'll rent it out per person. So
Yeah,
you
that
can
was just a hustle.
bring up to 20 people and you can rent the theater out for 2 hours. You
Yeah,
pick your 2 hours, bring your 20 people, y'all
$1,500.
gonna be out of there. There you go.
That's what
Now
they like.
$200.
Damn, they hurting bad. What was they? They hurting bad.
I think
So
it's
yeah,
less than that. It might be $100. I don't know what it is. But you
well,
could
man,
do it now. You know what I'm saying? So think about
we ain't gonna
that.
be doing that. They popping popcorn and we eating nachos around this piece. Y'all need to get y'all act together, man. Gavin
So
Newsom saying, "Let there be light around here," because they trying to get him up out of there too. So he's like, all right, open up, open up." And to be straight up, which I feel like now compared to last March, hell, now compared to 4 months ago, I think we are a little bit better prepared. We do have
mhm.
vaccines in the works and vaccines being distributed. People are now, of course, kind of wearing masks a little bit more. And if nothing else, you know how to protect yourself. The thing that was scary about the whole thing is you didn't even know how to protect yourself. We didn't know what it
Mhm.
was. It was like
Yeah.
I was scared the oxygen was doing it. It was like the dogs was doing it at one point. It was like dogs and cats are spreading the virus. They didn't know what the hell was going on.
Yeah, it didn't matter. Yeah, and then you just never know. So the good thing is that now that we do know, we know what to do and how to do it. So make sure y'all protect yourselves and each other. And for all those who we lost during this time, man, we just want to send our condolences out. Um, actually we lost a coworker, and this coworker really liked plants, right? So,
Yeah.
the thing is, we got a lot of plants from her family, you know what I'm saying? It was a nice thing, plants, but you know, my thing was, I was a little afraid of these little ghost plants because she was in her room downstairs and these plants just be blowing and ain't no wind upstairs because our furnace is broken.
Don't y'all help people fix their furnace? How y'all furnace messed up? Don't y'all work with Lahi or something?
All that.
'Cause y'all
You
need to put an
know,
inquiry in for yourself.
rooftop units, man. That's what they
Oh
went to.
no, rooftop is different. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Man, it's a whole nother beast, man.
Yeah, I
So yeah,
know.
either way it go, it's just for those, just our condolences out to those and everything dealing with it. Cause it's crazy, man. Like you said, everything opening, everybody's starting to come inside, but I think you should decide where and how you go in. Because
Yeah.
I'm not just gonna go where everywhere we used to go. Like some places was just
Boy, you lying.
disgusting,
We just
bro.
came back from Arizona. You just came back from Cancun or some shit. You talking about, I don't know about going in that grocery store
I
though. I'm
said
gonna go to Mexico.
everywhere. I said everywhere. Those places out. Actually,
You can't
speaking
even
of
drink the
Arizona,
water in Cancun.
I'm going back to Arizona next week. We at the Tempe Improv
See what I'm
next
saying?
Sunday, not the March 28th.
He's like,
It's
I'm gonna go outside. Y'all stay inside while I get this money though. You sound like
yeah,
you a secret Republican. Look at
no,
these
I'm
secret
gonna be wearing
Republicans.
my mask and everything. No, we masked up and all that. We ain't doing all that, but we will be at the Tempe Improv March 28th. Y'all make sure y'all get y'all tickets. For me is Robert Kane coming to the stage on YouTube. I'm gonna post it afterwards, but yeah, y'all check it out for sure. Um, shameless plug.
Yeah,
Matter of fact, don't let me do a real shameless plug.
why not?
Okay,
What
real
else we here
shameless
for?
plug.
Yeah, but nah, man, it's just yeah. I mean, that's what I'm here for. I'm trying to get my
He
points
said
up.
that.
Matter of fact, if you follow Bo and you don't follow me, that's weird. So make sure you go over to follow me on my Instagram because that's where I need my numbers at, man. So if you watch the show, you have fun with me. Help me out on my Instagram, I'm sorry, Terry Dorsey 79 on Instagram. It's just basically a bunch of pictures of what Tyler Perry looked like before he got money, and a few pictures with other comedians. You know what I'm saying? So go check it out, man. Just help me out. It don't cost you nothing, no way. Go give me a like and a follow somewhere. You know what I'm talking about?
Now, come on.
No, I'm talking about. Yeah.
Hey,
But no, I mean, I do. Oh, shit. Hey, for some reason, I don't feel like I'm muted. Thank you for that silent movie. That was amazing. I appreciate that.
That was, you ain't hear it?
I ain't hear a damn thing.
Oh, that's hilarious.
So yeah, thanks for the silent movie. That was tight. But I hope y'all get the point, man. Bo gonna be at Riddles like he at Riddles every week.
He said the silent movie. I think you gonna hear it if you play back. That's all. It's gonna be a playback. You hear
Okay, yeah, maybe because I was
yeah,
like,
you know how I get that.
sitting there like, is it subtitles at least? I don't know.
No,
I can't do
yeah,
the silent movies, man. I need
that's
something.
funny. I figure
Hey,
out a way to make it.
I found out something you won't believe, Bo.
What happened?
I was watching South Park, right?
Mm-hmm.
I was watching the vaccination special, which was not as funny as the pandemic special. I don't care if y'all feel different. Let me know in the comments. But yeah, I feel like the vaccination special about as weak as this vaccine. I think they did it on purpose, right? But did you know if you put the closed captioning on, it tells you what Kenny is saying?
Mm-mm.
You know, you got to be deep down in the blunt to figure out some stuff like this, right? I was sitting there zooted, and I was sitting there watching TV, and I was like, I wonder if I put on a. And sure enough, bro, I want to go back and watch old episodes now because I
ain't
this
even
whole
think
time,
about that.
bro, never ever thought about it. Been watching South Park since the year it came out when we was at your baby mama house before she was your baby mama watching South Park at their crib. That's where I found it. I've been watching it ever since, and I never thought to put on a closed caption because I can hear, and I think it's annoying. I never put it on, but someone was like, "Man, if I put it on, dude, Kenny be saying some other dude. What you think he might be saying, dude?
Do you go back? Do you go back to the old one?
No, I just watched it on the vaccination special. That's what I said. I want to go try it on the old ones and see if it worked. You know what I mean? Because you know that whole thing was to make fun of some dude they went to school with. Why Kenny get killed every episode and he got that stank coat on every week. It was some dude used to wear this stanky coat every week and they like making fun of him. So it was just fun. That's just South Park people. You know, they weird. You know, Book of Mormon and stuff. So, but I think that's hilarious. If I had a cartoon, I'd make fun of people all the time that I do. You know, but
yeah.
If you put the closed caption on, bro, try it. Anybody else is watching, try it. Just go watch the South Park episode, throw the closed caption on, and then just read Kenny part. It's hilarious. It's a whole new show now.
That's funny. I'm about to check it out. I really am, for real. That's hilarious. Hey, so let's get into our next topic, which, Terry ain't never seen a lot of these graphics. He started them, but I finished them. So this is our heavyweight exotic section of the show. So
Yeah. Well, just to give you a little background, Heavyweight Exotics is a YouTube page I created right before the pandemic, and it's something I haven't been able to get back to as of recently. But this is something I also want to add on this show. And Heavyweight Exotics is a car YouTube channel. You should go check it out on YouTube if you got a second. If you like cars, go check it out, man. There's a couple dope videos over there. But I wanted to speak to y'all about some basic stuff, about the car industry and the car world and all of that. So last week I was talking about the manual, the owner's manual, right? Making sure you read your owner's manual. But more importantly than that, man, there's other things that you need to know about your car that you might not even find in that particular owner's manual because things are changing. Everything's evolving. We got hybrid engines and turbocharged engines and things of that nature. So it's not the same way we grew up. The cars are a little bit different today. Even the basic economy cars and, maybe some luxury cars too are just a little different than what we came up with. So, simple things for you to keep in mind that really do help, and you might not think so. Like I'm so surprised at how many people that they only rotate their tires if they oil change people tell them to. And that's something that it's a waste of money if you're not doing it. Now, granted, if you just got it and you like throwing money out your convertible Bentley, I guess it don't matter. But if you're a real person with a real car, you have no idea how many hundreds of dollars you're wasting by just not doing something as simple as rotating your tires. Something that simple can save you money in the long run. On top of just that, past the rotating of the tires, which is, I'm telling y'all, way more important than you think. Not just for the tire life, but for the rideability of your vehicle. You know,
Exactly.
something as simple as just rotating the backs to the front, which is the first rotation, right? And
Mhm.
then left to right, which is the second rotation, allows the tire to wear properly, and it means you have a better riding car. Your rubber is gonna break down. That's just what it is. And if you ever had sex, you know rubber ain't as strong as you thought.
Hey, you know what? Technically, too. Okay, so you got the rotation that keeps the wheel like this, the
Hmm.
one that keeps the wheel like this, and the one that keeps the wheel like it's crazy. It's a so you do have to make sure that you go to a proper place to
Yeah.
get your tires set in order. But you know, yes, definitely that is very important because wow, you know how people be hitting that corner, man. Y'all
Yeah.
already be burning rubber up off your wheels anyway. So at
Then
least
do
you
it
could
right.
do, yeah, yeah. At least you could do is do it right, right, exactly. So
Because
hey,
what a lot of people don't know, which I didn't know actually until I got into Nitro RC racing, right, is that even in passenger cars, when you're driving at 70, 80 miles an hour, your tires change shape.
mhm,
They're not like flat like we think they are. So you only have about like this much of the tire ever really touching the ground, especially
mhm,
when you're at speed. So if you've been wearing that bubble, you need to switch it around so it doesn't blow your tires. You know, especially if you
exactly.
just bought, you know, some tires or you got new tires on your car, you got a new car. This is what's going to keep you from having to replace your tires a year or two too early.
This is for all the ladies. You don't want your tire looking like Terry's face. You don't want it bald as his
But you
face.
do want Terry's face though, and I know that. I know y'all like Terry face. I've been seeing. Oh, the only people hating is these ugly ass dudes who they got to cover up their face with all kind of patches of hair, and I do it too normally just to give these guys a fighting chance. You know what I mean? I don't want to sit here and mess up nobody else's life or relationship, but now I don't care because I'm 40 and I can do
Hey,
this type of stuff. I don't
you
care.
good. So heavyweight exotic tip two. What's tip two?
Oh yeah, tip two. See, I'm trying to remember because it was the tire rotation. Oh, and this is the other one. This is very important too. And this is something that I think we've talked about. We've seen circulate a little bit on social media, but I don't think as many people have really taken advantage of that. You need to find out the true intervals of your oil changes, right? Most people's cars break down because of lack of fluids or lack of changing your fluids. That's like your transmission fluid, your oil, you know, and your coolant, all those different fluids, right? So something that you need to really keep in mind, this is for everybody who owns any type of car, okay, is to make sure, wait, what was I saying?
Oh boy, you were saying get an oil change, just like
Yeah, my fault. I was trying to
what's wrong
pretend
with
like I
you?
was frozen instead of acting like I forgot. I was like, just stand still. They think you frozen. Like,
Yeah, you frozen.
but no, seriously, because what I found out, which still blows my mind to this day, everybody normally thinks every 3,000 miles, that's when you need to get your oil changed. And for a lot of cars, that is true, especially older cars, that's really true. But a lot of newer cars, man, when you Google your particular year of car and make of car with the actual engine size, which you can find in your owner's manual, you will find out sometimes you might not need to change that oil for 5 or 6,000 miles, depending on the type of oil that particular car takes and depending on the usage.
Oh yeah, if you got a really good car with really great oil, you might need you might have a little more time. But look though, I tell you what though, what people really need to figure out is that fake gas y'all be putting in there from these Arabs just because they cheap. We need to stop worry about how much the gas costs and put the right gas in your car because a lot of this watered down gas ain't no good either.
Yeah, that's one of the things that messes up people's cars, man. You know, that, yeah, just buying gas just because it's cheap. Now, mind you, here in California, I use Arco because Arco is cheap, but also Arco is very consistent. They have so many gas stations, they have a big supplier, so their gas line is every time I've never had a problem with Arco gas. Nothing I've ever done. I've felt any performance difference. Even though I'm in a Prius, I ain't gonna feel no performance difference in this car. But my point being is everything is pretty much the same. My dad was a huge proponent of only buying Shell gasoline. That's
What's
it.
proponent? What does proponent mean?
He's an
Dun dun
endorsed. He
dun.
endorsed it. He endorses it. You know,
Proponent.
yeah. Okay, I'll use smaller words for the guys with the facial hair. I forgot I don't have very much depth. That's why you wear goatees
Oh,
and shit.
proponent. Yes.
Um, yeah, man. I'm just saying, a lot of famous people. Anyway, but
Hey,
uh,
hey.
Shell gasoline, the reason why you like Shell was what I never realized until I met somebody from another country is Shell is the global country, just like British Petroleum was a global country. So Shell has the highest octane of gas normally in your state. Shell is going to have a very consistent high octane gas. And their gas is again a world standard. Therefore, if you're driving a Mercedes, they optimize that Mercedes on Shell gasoline, most likely. You know what I mean? The BMW as well, all those foreign cars, and a lot of domestic cars as well. So that is going to be the standard gasoline. So hell yeah, Shell to me is going to always sit at the top of the gasoline food chain. That's why it costs you 8 cents more, 10 cents more, but that might save you $500 worth of repair later.
Oh wow, yeah, that's true though.
Or $1,000 worth of repair. Shit, might have to replace the whole motor. You know, bad engine oil, bad gas, that could blow your whole car.
That could.
You know.
Could. So look though, now it's time for our next topic, and that is our unsung hero. Unsung hero. And since it's Women's History Month, and we didn't want to bother any women because most of our heroes are always the women. We didn't want to bother our women. So
I'd like to nominate RuPaul for being a strong Black woman, persevering for years and years, going from just being an artist to being made fun of by other artists to now having her own show where she also focuses on other beautiful women.
Mm-hmm.
One of which was the co-star in Coming to America recently.
RuPaul, that's a good one. You know,
Work it, girl.
I was gonna nominate Magic Johnson's son, but I guess that was better. I guess yours is better.
Oh, yeah. Wait, Magic, I thought he didn't have a son no more. Anyway, it's gender fluid now. So gender fluid sound like the name of an 80s porno, though, don't it? Don't it just sound like a porn name?
See, that's what happens. See, we can't even start that because there's too many strong women that need to be recognized that we need to actually put on plus. And let's really start.
Oh, so you saying these ain't real women now? Is that what you saying?
No, what I'm saying is Jenner. What I'm saying is Miss
You
Jenner.
haven't brought up one actual woman, and you sitting there talking this, and you brought up, well, I mean, they are actually women, but biological women, I think that's safe to say. Are you biologically female?
See, okay. I thought we was being equal opportunity. My fault. I ain't supposed to be equal opportunity. Okay, let me go with the natural.
I want to nominate Medea for always being a strong voice. And the Black women, see, that's the Black women we missing. You know what I mean? People like Medea, that generation has not been duplicated. You know, Medea's went on to do great things, man. She's been on vacation. She's been to jail, got out of jail, went to church. Like, Medea is a well-rounded Black woman from the South.
Medea did everything. She brought her family on vacation. She went to the park. Medea babysat. Medea did everything.
Everybody know Medea. You know what I'm saying? I used to live next door to Medea.
Mm-hmm.
In Markham.
You know what?
I ain't know Medea lived right on Oxford for a long time. She did. You don't know Medea?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying right there.
Yeah.
She bounced back from all kinds of stuff. She bounced back.
Her Queen Latifah had a little brother. I think his name was.
No, they didn't.
I think that name was
Latifah is her little brother.
Hey, how about that though? Women's History. Shout out to Queen Latifah for being
real talk. Shout out to Queen. Yeah, real talk. No,
she is an action hero, and
she's Denzel Washington.
She the new Denzel.
She's the new Denzel. I don't think that's ever happened. That would be like Angela Bassett becoming Batman. She replaced Denzel Washington on that particular series. I was like, well, Ann is doing a pretty decent job, and the editors are doing an even better job because Queen Latifah.
Hey, no, I was about to say, shout out. We just gonna say shout out to her for landing that role because I don't know how that audition went before she stretched and knew all the action roles.
I know a lot of things about Queen Latifah for obvious reasons, but one thing I didn't know her to be flexible.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like even Cleo was a little tight and set it off. You know, Cleo was kind of tight.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I've never seen her be flexible. So it'd be weird to see like when she kicks somebody, I'm like, who leg
Yeah.
they using?
She always is built like a nose. So I never understood
Oh,
how, you know what I'm
that
saying?
Nickelodeon nose. Remember that nose you used to stick your hand up and get the flag? That's how she built. But I'm be honest with you, have you really watched the show though?
No, I haven't. I
See,
can't muscle myself up to
only
do it.
reason I watched it is because I was all my boys be tripping, everybody be flaking. So I was watching the Super Bowl with a bunch of chicks, and then right after the Super Bowl, they
We watch
played Queen
Eagle
Latifah, Equalizer, and I was like, Queen Latifah as the lead role. You know what I'm saying? And
You're
then,
not the
but you know
boss?
what was dope? This was dope because Queen Latifah, of course, we already know that Queen Latifah is now, of course, very open about who she is and what she's about, right? I don't want to get into the semantics of it. We all know what's going on here. So in the beginning of the episode, we were trying to figure out on episode 1 of her show whether or not that they were playing up her sexuality or going to play it down. And they did a real good job of confusing everybody because it was her mama she was talking to, and we couldn't tell if that was her mama or that was her boo. You know what I'm saying? And it was like they had a daughter in the room, and they just, they was talking about the daughter, but they never kissed, like deep kissed. So we didn't know. And then by the end of the episode, they was like, "This her mama." And I was like, "Oh, that was slick," because y'all know everybody was thinking it. Are they gonna make it the equalizer, or is it like the equalizer?
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? Like, is this the equal? Like, we're gonna equal this thing out. We're gonna have some, straight and some curvy stuff going. I don't want to say it the other way because we get canceled.
Well, that's what we gonna figure out. All right, well, cool.
Queen Latifah. Shout out to Queen Latifah for taking another job away from a strong black man. That's the strength.
No. This is National Women's Month, and we want to shout out.
They still be taking our jobs.
Man, that's amazing.
I ain't mad. That's what I'm saying, dude. That was Denzel Washington's movie.
See, you cut your mustache off, and now you mad because you tried to get the role. I know that's what happened. You went out for the equalizer, and you and Queen Latifah went in, and I think they actually
just come to mind. It's just like, do you have any depth?
I think what happened is y'all pictures got mixed up, but your name and numbers got so they thought they was getting you, and then Queen Latifah showed up. They like, damn, we actually got a superstar. So let's just go here and run with Queen Latifah.
No, I do not like it. I will not have it. I will not have it.
All right. It's time for FaceTime. All right. Hey, so today in FaceTime, what we're gonna happen is I just want to thank everybody for my birthday wishes. I just want to thank all the Pisces for being around and being Pisces. I love you guys. And I want to say to everybody who's been through the pandemic and who's dealing as far as inside, like I got a niece in Texas, she's a nurse, and she out there still dealing with a lot of people in the pandemic. Y'all please just be mindful that there are elderly and other people that are dealing and affected by the cold and the flu season, let alone just the pandemic. So let's just make sure we keep washing our hands and do right. Also on FaceTime, I also want to say
wash everything, by the way.
Yeah.
Don't just wash your hand. Wash your face, wash your butt, all of it. Wash all up 20 minutes longer than you used to because we're in a pandemic. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, definitely. Wash everything. And also, look, man, there's people out there right now who dealing with a lot. So I want everybody to know that you're not the only one. What they say in Effie, we all got pain. Everybody going through something, right? So be careful who you dealing with in these streets, because somebody might smack shit at you. And like I said, be careful how you deal in these streets, because it's hard to cough in public. Coughing in public is almost a sin. You can't do it no more. It's almost disrespectful. As a matter of fact, I equated cough in public to cussing at me in public. So right now, if
I be cussed your ass out because I be smoking and I be hitting the jewel and stuff, man. My throat be drowned, drinking the water. I be sitting there. You ever tried to swallow a cough? Damn near choke on your own cough? No, it wasn't me. And they can't really tell who it is because you got the mask on anyway. So you just look around like, who the fuck was that? It's just like when you used to fart at work, you look around and see who else did it.
Yeah.
That's how you got to cough now.
And that's the problem, man. When everybody coughing, they do it one or two ways now. They either try to hold it in and they still spit out harder. So it's like a you know what I'm saying? So it sounds like you calling me bitch. Like bitch, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, did this motherfucker just call me bitch and spit on me at the same time? So, you know, I feel like I gotta call you a bitch back if you do that. But the second way is people pull their mask out and cough.
I ain't never seen. They need their ass whooped for that.
Exactly. You see what I'm saying?
But kind of on the same line, like today I did something real stupid. I was at work and somebody asked me something and I was like, wait, what'd you say? I don't know why I thought taking my mask off was going to allow me to hear better or something. I don't know why. Like, I can't really hear what you said. What'd you say?
And actually it doesn't. It pull your ears more so you can hear less.
And right after I did it, I was like, what a dumb fuck me. What am I doing? What am I doing? Why would I do that? Excuse me. What'd you say? Oh, damn, pandemic. Right. My fault.
It don't make no sense.
Just be smart, y'all.
That's all I'm saying. Also, one more thing in FaceTime about these masks. Don't just be wearing the same mask 2-3 times in a row. Because as soon as you done with your mask, whatever you ate or whatever is in your throat is in that mask. And don't forget, your throat stank. Your throat
I ain't gonna lie, man. One of the other reasons I pulled that mask off today was because it was a mask that had expired and I didn't know it. I put it on.
Yeah, masks have an expiration date.
They do have an expiration date.
Only.
Yeah, they're called disposable masks for a reason. I've been wearing this mask so damn long, it started getting little strings on the inside and it was tickling my nose. And I was just like, what the fuck is
Hey, you know somebody had on the mask too long when it's getting clear in the middle already and they've been pulling at it too many times. Like, come on, man, change your disposable mask.
It ain't even a fabric mask. How you ain't throw that away yet? That's made out of toilet paper. You know that, right? That's why we had a toilet paper shortage. They had to make the masks out of toilet paper.
That's why they told you to buy your toilet paper right now because we finna be making masks out of this shit.
They turn that pulp into a mask and put some drawstrings on it, and then you buy it for $2, and you don't even know.
Just a little mask edit from the boy.
Yeah, man, you got but for real, man, I ain't gonna lie. It didn't get nappy. It got hairy.
You got hairy.
And it was like tickling my inside of my nose. I'm sitting like, what? Change your mask.
Change your mask.
Single use, just like a Trojan. You don't use a Trojan twice to keep you safe from diseases, right?
Maybe not.
Change your mask.
Change your mask.
And they cheap. You can get. I bought 10 disposable masks for $10.
Mm-hmm.
$10.
And speaking of,
no, go ahead. My fault. Go ahead.
No, speaking of, also you can make your own mask at home. Make it a project. Get you some fabric. Get you, it ain't really that hard. You can make.
All you really need to do is take a kid's wife beater. That's all you gotta do. One of your kids' A shirts. Let me not say wife beater. It's Women's History Month. You gotta take one of your A shirts, one of your kids' little A shirts, and you put your ears through the armhole, and then you just wear it down like one of them Indian women or them African sticks, whatever. And you just wear a little baby shirt.
On Women's History Month, they call it the man smacker. It's not the wife beater, it's the man smacker.
What?
The man smacker. The lesbians wear the white beaters too, and they be smacking men, so they the men smacker. It ain't no.
I ain't never been smacked by no lesbian. In fact, I ain't been snapped by nobody. I don't even slap one time in my whole life. You was there. I don't even slap once in my whole life, and it was by
hilarious. Yeah, that's because
drunk girls like to smack people though. They do.
You like Cole. And let's go to this next commercial. Just since we talking about
God Commercial.
Stuff like that.
Commercial.
Commercial. Dope.
Yeah. And thank you for playing that. This is what I want. I'm glad that segues me into something, right? Because a lot of people are relaxing because they're like, oh, we got these vaccines. So, I ain't wearing a mask and I'm gonna just go out in public and do my thing. I've been vaccinated. That is the exact wrong thing for us to be doing right now. Okay. They have not cured COVID. And the vaccine is just that, a vaccine. It helps prevent. That doesn't mean it stops you from getting it. So we still have to be on top of our hand washing game, like we were saying earlier, and sanitizing everything. And yeah, atmosphere is a good cleaner disinfectant. So, those things are very important right now. We ain't out of the water. We wading in the water. We still there. We can get sucked back in by a riptide at any moment. Everything go clink, clink. We've seen it happen a bunch of times. They can shut everything down. So let's be smart so we don't have to get everything shut down. Continue to sanitize your house, your car, and keep everything clean, man, because y'all nasty.
That's true.
For real, bro. I ain't caught AIDS or COVID, and I ain't even the cleanest dude. So I'm like, what the heck is y'all doing?
Hey, we have no idea. Hey, so it's time. My our talent says 8:30. He wants to be on, and so we got to play his clip first. But before, right? You know what? Let me introduce him the correct way. It's almost
Let's go.
time.
Yeah. All right, hold on. Let me straighten up right. It's like when the grown folks in the wrong. You got to straighten up. Get my beanie right. Matter of fact, I'm gonna have to flip my beanie all the way down since TK on this joint. All right, my fault. Get the one ear TK action going. There we go.
All right, so our artist this week, man, is amazing artist, man. And actually, I just want to tell this quick story before I fully introduce, because what he did was we was at Riddles, and we were I was just going like normal, doing my thing, not going on the show, but running things from the back, and seeing people and doing regular other stuff. And he noticed that the first day. He didn't really say too much to me, but then day 2, the second show, this was first Thursday. They did 2 shows. Fridays 2 shows. Every day did 2 shows. He sold them all out. So the second show Friday, he said, "Hey man, I want you to tell the host, I want you to do 10 minutes and I want you to put him up." He said, "You want to do some time?" I said, "Of course." You know what I'm saying? No doubt. And I went up there, I did my thing, and this brother, he said, "Man, I like how you hustle. I like the way you handle things. I like the way you handle yourself. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna put you under my wing, you know what I'm saying?" And that brother was one and the only Mr. TK Kirkland, you know what I'm saying?
T to the K.
T to the mother K, you know what I'm saying? TK is the big homie, man, and he he's gonna be on the show. We're gonna play a quick clip of uh, of his set. And just to give y'all an idea, when I say T to the K, I mean we talking about the 20-year veteran comedian. We talking about he hosted the NWA tour. You know what I'm saying? Only he was in several movies, several movies.
And
Baller.
let's be clear, created a new standard of comedy by being just himself. Okay, I mean, like if for those of you who've never got an opportunity to see TK, shame on you. Two, you need to make sure that you do take an opportunity to go see this man. He's a very unique comedian with a very unique voice in comedy, and he wasn't just going up against he was going up against the voices like Eddie Murphy at the time, Richard Pryor at the time. Even though Richard was kind of on the way out of doing stand up per se, you know what I mean? But those are the voices that would allow this, and somehow this man was able to make his voice be heard just as loud as theirs, man. So much respect to TK.
So we're gonna show this quick clip and let y'all get an idea of T to the motherfucking K. Hilarious. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir, TK. You know what? I'm thinking we got maybe we are having a couple of technical difficulties. I'm gonna have to holler at the
Like as hard as
engineer.
it was for you to say the word technical difficulties, yeah. That's
Technical
but I was sitting there
difficulties.
trying not to breathe because I'm like, I'm pretty positive I can't hear.
Yeah, I know. I'm listening, and I tried to find it on the thing, and I'm like, okay, I can't hear the mute the voice. So you
What I
know,
need y'all to do is go back and watch the show and put subtitles on so that you can hear what he was saying because it's worth it. But to be honest with you, you should see him in person anyway. That's the whole point. Like the internet blows up a lot of comedians, and a lot of people see comments on the internet and they think they're funny. But this man is funny in real life. He's what I consider to be a true stand-up comedian. You know what I mean?
yeah,
A master of ceremonies, even. You understand what I'm saying?
yeah,
So yeah, TK is best experience live and in person. To be
he
100.
really is. Exactly, that's true. And since I think he just see he's in LA with you right now. He's texting me now. He had to take his daughter to get her teeth uh, pulled, and I believe it's going a little. When his kids and his teeth. Maybe it didn't go as great as he wanted to, and he don't.
It's
So
pulling teeth.
he's pulling teeth. So
Not unless they share some of that anesthesia that they gave her to him, then they both
yeah,
can have a good time. Because either way, he's dealing with a very drugged up child or a very angry.
he said he need another 30 minutes. But I told him we'll just reschedule his interview, shoot it, and then we'll chop it in and put it on the YouTube page. So that's
Damn,
what I'm gonna
TK.
do. Yeah, who
Yeah.
raised you?
Who raised you? Who raised you?
So okay, so next topic we have is our road stories.
Why don't you tell us more about the other shit other than you cussing out? Was the butler black? Was he black? What ethnicity was the butler?
The butler was Miss Mexican, Cubano. He's from
See,
Cancun.
yeah.
So he was Mexican.
You gave him a hard
Yeah.
time, man. Like
So
Mexicans don't. You ain't gonna tell me you had a lazy Mexican. You lying?
you
Ain't
know
no
what I'm
way.
saying?
You had a lazy Mexican. I
And
met a lot of Mexicans. I ain't never met a
that's
lazy one.
we can't say that. That's very disrespectful.
I don't
It's
care.
like
It's not disrespectful to say I ain't never met a lazy Mexican.
well, we haven't because that's why it's disrespectful to say the lazy. It's actually a thing. They got like statues, and they disrespectful supposedly of the lazy Mexican. It's funny, but
Yeah.
it doesn't. But yeah,
Bougie ass, goof ass,
for
bougie
for
ass.
Women's History Month, right? My birthday is March 8th, which is basically Women's History Day and Women's History Month. So, and I was in Isla Mujeres. So I was in the island
So you
of
can say Isla Mujeres, but you can't say
Isla.
technical difficulties. I can see what's wrong with this butler already. You don't even know how to talk. He's like, I don't know what you see, senor. I don't know what you mean. Okay, I'll be back. This guy don't even fucking know what he wants. Maybe I should just give him a free massage. Yeah.
Is where I was the island of women in Women's History Month on my birthday, which is Women's History Day. You get what I'm saying? So I knew it was gonna be a special day. It was wonderful. Yes, we were on the beach, and yes, it was gorgeous. But you gotta understand, when your butler is supposed to put 4 balloons in your room, right? And I don't get my 4 balloons.
Do y'all hear this? Your grown ass is tripping on some motherfucking balloons, nigga. You really been bitching about these balloons since you got back from Cancun. When your butler. You know when the last time I got balloons on my birthday? I don't know. I don't even know.
Exactly.
It wasn't like you were supposed to get 40 balloons. 41, 40, what you 41? Yeah, 41 balloons. You gave 4 balloons. They're like, man, if we got some more balloons left over, We give him to your goof ass, and you was like, "Ooh, nice." And then he was like, "Where my motherfucking balloons?" Okay,
It's
I
my
flew
blue.
over here to get my balloons, man.
Hilarious.
Grown
Hey,
man don't get balloons in America, just in Cancun.
okay, but that's just the beginning, right? So what he said was, okay, so what they said was that my room was decorated, but a pipe
Yeah.
busted. So they put me in a better room in the corner that's bigger. And it made me
You
mad.
wanted the balloons. He was like, "No, I don't care about your upgrade. Go get the balloons out the other room." And he was like, "I mean, dude, they balloons." He was like, "You are a piece of shit butler. Did you know that?" Then they just had beef ever since. He got him a free upgrade, gave him a free massage. Both been tripping on these birthday balloons. Since March 9th. His birthday
Hold
was
on,
the 8th.
hold on.
And
So
ever since, all I ever heard from him from the time he got there, like, man, fuck this butler, man.
no, see, but look though, you upgraded me from a room that got a swim up pool to a room that don't got a swim up pool. It just got its own private pool. But I
You
was just
changed, man. You changed, bro. We didn't even have a pool in Markham. We still don't have a pool in Markham.
never.
In
That's
the
the
whole
point.
town of Markham, ain't nothing but a splash zone somewhere in the
That's
park.
my point.
And
That's
you was
my
like, no, no, no. I want the swim up pool. The private pool is just, I'm used to my swim up pools, guys. You're getting a 2-star review. Okay, I'm just telling you right now.
Yeah, definitely. So, that's all I'm saying. So other than that, everything was great. Uh, it was just, uh, refreshing to take a nap and not have to worry about getting up and worrying about going to sleep.
Yeah.
Everyone needs a vacation. And my real story advice is, look, if you're going on vacation, you're going somewhere. A lot of places do have marijuana, but a lot of places overseas do not. So
Are you
since
saying Cancun is not 420 friendly?
man, they are, but
No.
their 420 is like, okay, let me tell you this. When they come to 420, if you're a tourist and in in those areas, what you do is they're gonna tell you 7 grams of weed for $125. That 7 grams is going to be regular. It's not going to be the stuff you've ever had in your life. And
Stop
that's
smoking
this.
crack chronic and the regular will be fine.
No, but see, thing is, you go to Jamaica, you give them $40,
That's
and
Jamaica.
they give you 4 ounces of weed. You have so much weed, you can't even smoke it during your vacation, and you give them the same $100. But Mexico, they want to give you, and they do it like it's loud, but it's not. It's regular. So that's the kind of,
It's Mexican loud. It's like Coronas. You know what I mean? Like Corona is beer, but is it?
So,
I mean,
hey,
really think about it. Corona is beer, but is it?
is it though?
Is it though? Corona
So
is the same color as urine. It's the only beer I know that's the exact same color as the urine you're gonna pee out afterwards.
hilarious.
It's
So my,
weed.
my my advice is get you some vape pens and don't take them in the package. Take them out the package. Take the stickers off. Bring them with you, and that way you can have something. Other than that, because
So your the only thing you're gonna talk about from this Cancun trip, right? Everybody's sitting at the crib and looking at the same 17 walls and 6 rooms of their house for the last year and some months now. And your biggest complaint was they didn't give you balloons
mm-hmm.
and they upgraded your room to a private pool from a swim up pool.
Mm-hmm.
And you paid too much money for some Reggie while you was on vacation.
Mm-hmm.
What else happened? There's got to be
Oh,
some positives. I mean, damn.
some positives.
Yeah, man. What else happened? What was good on the trip, man?
No, those things were still good. They'll just This just the worst
He was like,
things that
that ain't
happen.
good. He was like, motherfucker, give me $100 worth of Reggie. Don't nobody
Yeah.
ever buy. You buy $20 worth of Reggie. You don't buy $100 worth of Reggie.
No, you don't. That's true. But that's still, the opportunity is out there. And then, the rooms were nice and everything was beautiful, man. The beach was beautiful, man. The sunrise. We did karaoke.
Yeah.
I love
You did
karaoke.
karaoke. Who was you singing?
Oh man, I did My Prerogative,
Oh
Bobby
yeah, that's
Brown.
always goodie. My
I
pride
did
is goodie.
I did who else did I do? I did a lot of fun dancey stuff. I did
All dark skinned artists, or did you
yeah,
really push
I
to
did.
like? Did you get
And I
like a
went
Chub
all
Rock
in.
or anything?
I
Nothing,
might
or
have went
just
two Bobby
route?
Browns and a New Edition, I think. I don't know. I went ham though. I know I went so crazy they started suggesting I do more, and then when people that don't know the language you speak and asking you to do songs, then you did a good job. So
Yeah,
I got a whole bunch of more Instagram followers, and me and my wife had a great time. She was
that's what's up.
amazing. She was beautiful, and we was able to get lit. Oh, we was getting drunk. They had a magic show out there. A magic show. It was crazy.
You were excited about the balloons and the magician? How old did you turn? You 14 or
Yeah.
41?
Hey, it's reversing, baby. Hey,
That's what
you
I've
gotta
been saying.
keep
I've been
that
telling
youth going.
everybody. I'm reversing my joints too, man. I ain't doing that no more, man. That's all you got. You ain't got to feel young. Just get dyslexic.
Hey man, you just gotta get that youth going, man. You gotta feel young, gotta look young, gotta eat young, gotta act young, and then youth will come to you. This is all it is. You gotta call it to you. You know what I'm talking about? You gotta
Yeah.
call it to you. And this has been another great episode of the Boy Terry Show, man. Well,
Yes, sir.
what final remarks you want to give? You want to say anything? Because technically, this kind of like season 3. We actually on a whole nother vibe. I feel, I feel it. It's like a weird, like it's bubbling. You know what I'm saying? Our vibe is bubbling. There's so much more to come. There's so much more going on, and I just know y'all are in for a treat this year.
Yeah, definitely. So, I guess everybody stay negative. That's the goal. Stay COVID negative in 2021. We're going to try to stay negative. No more positive cases, man. I don't want to hear nobody else contracting this. And if you do, I just hope you're safe. I'm not talking down on anybody who has. I'm just saying stay negative at all costs. And this is the first time you probably ever going to hear stay negative in your life. So be negative and be good negative for once. You know what I mean? You ain't got to be, an a-hole. You just got to be negative, man. So stay COVID negative. Remember that all day, every day. So we can, start working on the new United States of America, the new world that we're moving into now that we have this new COVID thing, man. So everybody out there, man, thank y'all. I appreciate y'all. See y'all.
Man, thank y'all. Hey, on behalf of me and Terry's hat, I like to say we are negative. His hat is COVID negative. It is negative of style. And
boy, you wear a goatee.
Spin the roast wheel one more time. Spin the wheel.
You got a goatee.
Hey, that's what I want to do when we get out of here. Spin the wheel. Spin the roast wheel.
With a goatee, I ain't spinning nothing, man. Why don't you spin that mustache into a full mustache? That old Pepe Le Pew. That mustache got canceled with Pepe Le Pew. That's what you look like, actually. Now I really think we don't need the roast wheel for your Pepe. You look just like Pepe. If you had a white stripe running down your back, they cancel you.
It might be.
You be canceled right now. People turn off the camera.
Yeah, you know what? Speaking of turn off, you lucky it's 8:40.
Man, my man's still better than yours. Look at your body, man.
Hey, and they don't know. Nobody never knew. But I was stealing floor mats.
Yeah, I bet.
Look, I can touch my bed.
Yeah, I bet. Why your glass? Yeah, I bet.
Nigga, you ain't even at your house.
Yeah, I bet. Why you dressed like a? Yeah, I bet.
Why you make your mask?
Yeah, I bet. So I'm finna get it. Yeah, I bet. Yeah, I bet.
At least,
Yeah, I bet.
at least your teeth white.
Yeah, I bet.